I'd like to introduce on stage the founder of Crowd1, talking here at the World Blockchain Summit. So ladies and gentlemen, please give it up to Jonas Eric Werner.
Thank you very much, excellences and pioneer entrepreneurs from all around the world, trying to make the world better with blockchain technology, NFTs and crypto. It's really nice to stand here. I've been having the opportunity to be here for a couple of hours, those 2 days, and met up with a lot of people, and it's amazing to be here and see and to meet up with all the early adapters, the pioneers into this industry that will change the world. The most important impact with Web3 is actually that the power is going back to the people. For a lot of years, we have huge companies that take all the money, more or less, and only giving back some entertainment. And we don't need to go into the names of those companies, but for the first time in the history of mankind, the power is going back to the billions of people. And we should know that half of the world population have not been able to be a part of this revolution yet, but they will. With the technology of blockchain, with the technology of NFT and crypto, this has opened up the world. The company that I founded a couple of years ago, we have been focusing on onboarding people in a very easy way, because this technology is still very hard to understand for the most of the people on the globe. So the companies that are best in onboarding people will win, 100%. So that's our focus. We actually call it the 5-minute business. If you can get people to understand something within 5 minutes, you are home. And that's our focus. And by doing this, we have been able to gather like more than 50 million people the last 3 years. And we have just started. And the reason I say that we have just started is because it's not always so easy, all of you know, to be a pioneer, because you're coming with something that most people don't understand. And when people don't understand something, they are a little bit afraid of it, right? So the perfect scenario is to start when everybody knows about it, but then you are not a pioneer, so it's a moment catch-22, right? So somebody needs to be first. We have also been able to have a great expansion, represented in most countries in the world. And this is actually really cool because it's not the countries that you should expect to be on the forefront in this revolution. There's a lot of countries that actually have been taking a step into this new world, into the Web3 world, into the metaverse world, that you wouldn't expect to be there. But they are hungry, the countries are hungry, and they are ready to be a part of this revolution. I want to talk a little about where we are right now. The technology is already out there to be able to onboard the Web3, to take the step into metaverse, to the NFT world. We know that. And as you see on the numbers here, there are more mobile phones out there than there are people living on Earth. And not only mobile phones, smartphones. A smartphone is what you need to be able to take a step into this world. That's why I never leave it. I always bring it with me. In the future, this will give billions of people the opportunity to change the future of themselves or of their friends, neighbors, and take a step in to this amazing world. Some more numbers. And the reason I show them is because we need to realize that we are really pioneers. I love the word pioneer entrepreneurs. All of you are here are pioneer entrepreneurs, and it's really beautiful to be around people like that. What we are doing right now is the same as they did in Silicon Valley in the end of the 70s, right? When we started with computers. What we did in the beginning of the 90s with mobiles. Do you know that less than 1% of all people had a mobile in 1993? And more than 30% had it within 12 months. That's an explosion. And that's what we will see here the upcoming years. But as you see here on the numbers, there are 300 million plus. That's around, it's exactly 3.76% of the world population that have used or using crypto. That's nothing. 96% have not even been there. And when I before said that we see countries that we wouldn't expect to be on the forefront, and this is really cool. You see, it's not only countries in Europe, for example. It's a lot of countries that see the opportunity and want to be first here and make impact. But it's still, if we compare to the whole world, it's less than 4% that's coming into the NFT world, that I am sure will be a very important thing in the Web3 world. If you think that this is close to the reality, those 25% within 2-3 years from now, that means that more than 2 billion people have onboarded the Web3, including the metaverse, the NFT world, the blockchain, the crypto world. This will change everything. And again, there is a lot of companies that have a great technology. We have more technology than we realize sometimes. You could see that there are more mobile phones than there are people on Earth. There are much more people that have a mobile than have clean water to drink in the morning. The technology is there. The winners will be the people that will onboard the people. And the less things you need to do to get into this world, the better it is. The goal that we have as a company of C1 is to go from 50-60 million to 1 billion. I like high goals. It's better to have a really high goal and reach half of it, right? Than to have low goals and reach them. And how to come there? Yeah, the only way is to talk to people. We have developed a way to onboard people by talking to people in the way people are talking in that specific region, in that country. A business is not looking the same in Oslo, Norway, as it do in Kenya, or in Bangladesh, or in Australia. The way we communicate, the culture is different. That's why, as a company, you need to be really good to talk to the people that you want to get into your business. A lot of people only talk about the technology, but I want to talk about the people, because this is about the people. This is about the population of the world. And we will do it step by step, but it will need that we talk to each other, that we are good to communicate. It's very easy to just talk about the technology and how great it is, and I could do that also, but there is a lot of people that already have been talking about the blockchain technology, so I want to talk about the people. Because this world, again, will for the first time in the history of mankind give the power back to the people, not to the large corporations. Billions of people will for the first time have the chance to change their future, have the chance to have a wallet online. Half of the world population don't even have a bank account. For the first time in history, people will have the power. They will have their own wallets. They will have the opportunity to take decisions about their own future in most countries in the world. But we need to take it step by step, and we need to put up high goals, and we need to do it together. I'm so glad to be here, and the only way, and I heard several speakers before me say that we need to work together to take information from each other and to share it. That's the best way. And I also want to thank for the inspiration that I have been getting from a lot of you here. And I want to thank Dubai for being the best place in the world and the way they take us in as pioneer entrepreneurs. It's amazing. So thank you, Dubai, for welcome all the companies in this new world and take care of us in the way you're doing. Thank you very much and keep on doing it.